My beloved child, I see you. I see the weight you carry, the silent tears, the questions that keep you up at night. I know the road feels uncertain right now, and I know how fear tries to steal your peace. But come, sit with me. Listen to my voice. Let me remind you of who I am and who you are to me. When life feels uncertain and the road ahead is unclear, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Worry starts to creep in, whispering doubts about what lies ahead. But let me remind you, we are not walking this journey alone. I see every twist and turn, every detour, every delay. I see the road you cannot see. My plan for you was written long before you took your first breath. It is not a plan thrown together in haste. It is deliberate, perfect, and filled with purpose. I am the same, one who painted the skies, who spoke the stars into existence, who keeps the earth spinning on its axis. I am the one orchestrating every detail of your life. That is why you can trust me. When you feel stuck, confused, or even abandoned, remember this: your perspective is limited, but mine is infinite. Where you see a dead end, I see an opportunity. Where you see a storm, I see the rainbow that follows. You may feel lost, but you are never lost to me. I am your good shepherd, and I will guide you to still waters if you let me. You don't need to figure out every step right now. You don't need to have all the answers. All you need is to take the next step in faith. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells you to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to me, and I will make your path straight. Did you catch that? I will make your path straight. Not you, not your worries, not your plans. I will do it. So if the road ahead looks foggy, don't panic. Don't rush ahead trying to force a solution. Stand firm. Trust me. I will open the right path. And when I do, you'll look back and see my fingerprints on every step of the way. Sometimes the hardest thing for you to accept is that my timing is not the same as yours. In your fast-paced world, you're used to instant results, instant gratification, instant answers, instant solutions. But I operate on an eternal timeline, not a human one. My timing is not delayed. It is perfect. I am never late, never early, but always right on time. When you don't see things happening as quickly as you hope, it's easy to grow impatient or even discouraged. You start questioning, why hasn't this door opened yet? Why is this taking so long? Am I even hearing your prayers? But remember, just because my answer hasn't arrived doesn't mean I've forgotten you. Delays are not denials. There's a reason why it is written in Ecclesiastes 3:11. I have made everything beautiful in its time. Not in your time, but in mine. When I delay something, it's not to punish you, it's to prepare you. Sometimes you're not ready for what you're asking for. Sometimes I'm working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, preparing people, and setting things in motion in ways you can't even see. Think about my friend Lazarus in John 11. When I heard he was sick, I didn't rush to heal him. I waited. And to the people around me, it seemed like I was too late. Lazarus had already died. But what they saw as a delay was actually part of a greater plan. I raised Lazarus from the dead, revealing my Father's glory in a way that wouldn't have been possible if I had arrived earlier. Our timing didn't just meet their expectation, it exceeded them. The same is true for you. You might not understand why you're waiting, but trust me, my timing is always for your good and my glory. Waiting is not wasted when it's in my hands. It's during the waiting seasons that your faith is strengthened. You learn patience. You learn to trust me more deeply. And when the time comes, when the door finally opens, when the breakthrough arrives, you will see that it was worth the wait. So don't let the clock dictate your faith. Don't let the passing of days, weeks, or even years shake your trust in me. Instead, rest in the assurance that my timing is perfect. My ways are higher, and I will not fail you. Fear is one of the most powerful forces that can paralyze you. It whispers doubts into your mind, creates scenarios that haven't even happened, and convinces you that the worst outcome is inevitable. But I call you to something greater: faith. Faith isn't just a feeling. It's an unshakable trust in me, the one who holds all things together. It's choosing to believe in my promises, even when fear is shouting in your ears. Think about how often my word tells you, do not fear. In fact, it's said over 365 times for every single day of the year. Why? Because I know fear is one of the greatest challenges you face. But I also know that faith is the antidote. Faith and fear cannot occupy the same space. When you fill your heart with faith, fear has no room to take hold. Remember Peter walking on water in Matthew 14? When he stepped out of the boat, his eyes were locked on me, and he did the impossible, walked on water. But the moment he looked away and focused on the wind and waves, fear took over, and he began to sink. The same is true for you. When you focus on the challenges, the uncertainties, the what-ifs, fear creeps in and pulls you down. But when you fix your eyes on me, faith lifts you above the waves. Faith doesn't mean you'll never feel afraid. It means you won't let fear control you. It's a decision to trust that I am bigger than your circumstances, bigger than your doubts, and bigger than the storms you face. In Isaiah 41:10, I say to you, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. That is my promise. I am with you, and I will hold you up no matter what you are facing. When you choose faith over fear, you're not just saying you trust me, you're showing it. You're stepping out in confidence, knowing that I am in control. Fear may still knock on the door, but faith is what gives you the strength to say, I don't need to worry, because my God is with me. Faith is what keeps you moving forward when fear tells you to stop. So whatever storm you're facing right now, don't let fear hold you back. Remember, fear focuses on the size of the problem, but faith focuses on the size of your God. And I am greater than anything you will ever face. Choose faith. Keep your eyes on me. Trust that I will lead you through. When worry weighs heavy on your heart, prayer becomes your lifeline. Prayer isn't just a religious duty or something you check off your to-do list. It's a direct conversation with me. It's the place where you lay down your burdens and exchange them for my peace. Philippians 4:6-7 reminds you, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Prayer has the power to transform not only your circumstances, but also your perspective. Often, you come to me in prayer asking me to change your situation, but many times, the first thing I change is you. Prayer shifts your focus from your problems to my promises. It reminds you that you're not carrying life's burdens alone. I am walking beside you every step of the way. When you take your worries to me, you're placing them in the hands of the one who holds all things together. You're saying, Lord, I can't do this on my own, but I know you can. And in that moment of surrender, my peace begins to flow into your heart. It's not a peace that comes from the absence of problems. It's a peace that comes from my presence. Remember, before I faced the cross, I went to the Garden of Gethsemane to pray. I poured out my heart to the Father, asking if there was another way. But ultimately, I surrendered to His will. Even in the face of unimaginable suffering, I found strength and peace through prayer. If I turn to prayer in my darkest hour, how much more should you? Sometimes, you might feel like you don't have the right words to pray. Maybe your heart is so heavy that all you can do is sit in silence or cry out to me. And that's okay. Romans 8:26 tells you that the Spirit helps you in your weakness and intercedes for you with groans that words cannot express. I don't need eloquence. I need honesty. I'm not looking for perfect prayers. I'm looking for open hearts. So the next time worry starts to creep in, don't let it take root. Instead, take it to me in prayer. Tell me your fears, your doubts, your struggles. Be honest about what you're feeling. And as you pray, trust that I hear you. Trust that I'm working even if you can't see it yet. Let my peace guard your heart and mind as you wait for me to open the right path. Prayer changes everything, because prayer connects you to the one who can change anything. My word is one of the greatest gifts I've given you. It's not just a book filled with stories or advice. It's a living, breathing guide for your life. Psalm 119:105 says, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." When the road ahead feels dark and uncertain, my word becomes the light that shows you the next step to take. The Bible isn't just about information. It's about transformation. Every time you open its pages, you are meeting with me. My promises, my wisdom, and my truth are there to guide you. When worry clouds your vision or fear grips your heart, my word cuts through the noise and reminds you of who I am and what I have promised. It assures you that you are not alone, that I am in control, and that my plans for you are good. I didn't keep Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego from the fire, but I was with them in it. The king looked into the flames and saw not 3 men, but 4, because I was there, protecting them. And I walk with you in your struggles today. My presence provides peace. In John 14:27, I said, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid." This peace doesn't mean the absence of problems, but the assurance that I am with you through them. My presence calms your fears, strengthens your heart, and reminds you that you are never alone. So no matter what you're going through, hold on to this truth. I am with you. You don't have to face life's challenges in your own strength, because my strength is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. You don't have to walk through the valley of the shadow of death alone, because I am your shepherd, guiding and comforting you. Psalm 23:4. Take heart in my promise. Trust that I am by your side in every step, in every storm, and in every season. I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. I will guide you to the right path, sustain you in the waiting, and give you peace as you walk forward in faith. You are not alone, and you never will be. Type Amen and like this video if you love God. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you're notified whenever we post a new video. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you in the next one.